Pokimane sides with Hasan as animal abuse is endorsed by progressives. And don't bark at me. Don't bark at me. I'm just telling
He's
you
barking
what's
at the
going
progressives.
Exactly. Yes.
So we're going to let our host provide, our official host, provide context for this situation. Take it away, Jerry.
Oh boy. Okay, so yeah, basically the team of Pokimane decided to not air the episode of Hasan that he was on because, well, they probably decided that he is a bag of trash. Who knows? Maybe they have some conscious in there. And Pokimane came out after that and basically said something along the lines that she will go like a meeting and things will be reconsidered or whatever. It's good to put this on screen, actually, if we can.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, give me a moment.
I can also put it on screen if you wish.
Yep, by all means.
Okay.
It's your show, after all.
Here it is.
Oh, look! DMs!
Sorry, that was on. Thank God there was nothing important there. So
no, my mentor would never showcase sensitive material in a woman's DMs. No,
because he doesn't get them.
No, he doesn't. Exactly. Take it away.
Yes, so Pokimane and Lily Pichu, who I never heard in my life, announced that they have canceled their scheduled podcast episode with Hasan. I did not feel right uploading tomorrow's episode at this moment in time. And then this is the post. Yeah, you see it. Small update. Hey, taste buds. What? This is a tough one to write, but we wanted to give you all heads up that we unfortunately going to be missing our first scheduled Saturday video tomorrow. We've been watching the recent drama unfold concerning our guest, and it's been getting intense. We had a serious talk as a crew, and we all agreed that it did not feel right uploading tomorrow's episode in this moment in time. Our community is our favorite thing, and the reason we do this is to create a space that is comfy as always in a true escape. We do not want to impact the cozy atmosphere we've all built together. Thanks for always supporting our vision for a fun, positive place to hang out. See you all next week. So that was from the team.
Guys, in all seriousness, Sweet and Sour should have Hasan on regularly, and then it can be called the Sweet, Sour, and Shit podcast. But thank you to Roadkill for the $10 banger. We appreciate you, my good man, in which you say the following, quote, I refuse to Donna. Wait. Well, you can have Donna if you want, Roadkill, and no one's stopping you from having Donna.
No, he's saying I am Donna because he is trans. He's a part of the LGBT community. So shout out to Roadkill.
He misspelt Dan, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to Furious Dan for the $2 donation. I just dropped all my pens and pencils. But thank you to Furious Dan for a $2 donation saying, hey, Digny, vote for brother Roger. Dan, we talked about this. I'm not giving a boat to an Indian. But thank you for your donation, nevertheless. Like the stream, share the stream. Donations are always welcome, and we appreciate you all. Please continue, Jerry.
Yes. By the way, my name is pronounced Gary because a lot of people totally mistake it.
Okay, Jerry.
But it's Gary. Gary. You know.
Okay, Gamer Empress.
Gamer Empress, okay, better. So Pokimane has responded after Sweet and Sour staff posted the statement without her approval. I'm not sure what exactly. I mean, I read it somewhere what she said. Basically, what I said that she's like, "Oh, we're gonna call a meeting. We're gonna take a hiatus." I don't know where.
Yeah, I think it's in that link. It's actually a link. That picture. That's the article.
Crisis averted. All the pens and pencils that fell are now back in their white box. But
can't see that from here, unfortunately.
I think if you click that picture under to go down, it's actually a link. It looks down the next one, the reply. Yeah, the Dexerto reply. Scroll down.
Uh-huh.
Click that picture. Click it.
That right there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually a link. Yeah, it
takes you to an article.
I'm outsourcing the training, ladies and gentlemen. I am a genius. This is fantastic.
I know.
But no. In all seriousness, folks, we have to understand that during a controversial situation, or when someone is the topic of the day, in a negative way, it can be very, very dangerous to collaborate with said creator, no matter how prominent or well-known or well-respected they are. So it's understandable why Pokimane would take this decision from a pragmatic perspective. Yet I've always believed pragmatism to be the enemy of principle. So I'm in two minds about this. But it's clear that Sweet and Sour will collaborate with shit as soon as the controversy blows over, and then they'll air whatever talk they had because it was pre-recorded, so they can keep it for years and release it until this dies down.
Yeah, they could hold on to it for a while. So she goes on to say, I think it's down. Yeah, here it is. The episode was supposed to air, but the staff is the one that revolted, like they weren't going to release it or something. Does anyone totally buy that she isn't the one that had to do with them holding it, and now she's blaming staff?
Yeah, I don't believe that shit at all. Like this is a chick that loves attention. I mean, I guess maybe she could just do a nip slip again, and then like we'll move on from it, and everybody will focus on that. So I mean, she's also at the same time too. I would say that the name of this is actually slightly racist, by their standards. But given the fact that the Asian girl is definitely not sour, it's Pokimane who's the sour one about everything. It actually works. So. These are just awful people. Well, I don't know the other girl. I can't really say that, but you're a little guilty by your association somewhat. I'm sorry, because you're standing next to two horrendous individuals who have horrendous takes on everything. And then they just run around and call everybody racist and all that kind of garbage, when they're the filthy, vile people that are on the internet. And who watches these people? I didn't know she had a podcast.
Well,
I don't know where the podcasts are coming from. I didn't know that either.
Lots of people support the opposition for obvious reasons, folks, because this isn't the first time we've talked about the dog abuser having a massive audience, and we need to understand, unfortunately, the West is not the world, and the majority of planet Earth, both in terms of land and population, consider dogs to be either food or sex objects. And I'm not making a joke of that. It's true. It is true, folks. They're treated so badly by our standards. It's absolutely unbelievable. But I think this whole situation is just an opportunity for Pokimane to just clear house, clear out the rebels, clear out the people who question her within her own organization, and bring in some loyalists, because these people constantly purity spiral. It's constant. So the idea that this is not airing because of behind the scenes revolt, lady, it's a recording.
Right.
It's a recording. This isn't done live. It's not as if your mods just decided to band together and be like, nah, we're not going to support you having this guy on, because you guys are not ideologically diverse enough to have that many rebels. Right. Our side does. You've got libertarians, conservatives, moderates, zealots. So if your side were like that, maybe I'd buy into it, but I don't.
Yeah, I don't. I don't think so. I think they made the call. It's just like recently with Valkyrie, right? Where she said she DM'd Asmongold. So then she ended up having to apologize to her audience because she dared to talk to him about getting advice. I think it's the same thing. They made this call. They got blowback for not airing the Hasan thing. And so she's like, it wasn't me, it was my staff, because she'll never take any kind of accountability. There's no accountability here. It's my staff, and we're going to restructure the staff. I don't believe her for a second.
And even if this was live, guys, you'd have to consider how many conditions someone like Hasan would be making to collaborate with another prominent live streamer. So, for future reference, maybe you should make pre-recordings, so then you won't have to deal with any potential backlash.
Yeah.
Okay, so hear what she's saying. The episode was supposed to air as usual, but staff refused to upload it out of fear. It caused drama and also posted the statement without my approval. Sorry, guys. We talk about everything on this week's episode and go on hiatus afterwards to restructure. Oh my gosh, this is so horrible. Oh boy.
I'm just gonna say one thing, right? The first paragraph is bullshit, because who in their right mind, right, would outsource their scheduling and arrangements to someone else, okay? Unless that person is extremely experienced in their own right, you shouldn't be doing that. And the only kind of person who would have that much experience is a fellow creator who fell on hard times and can't enter this space in a natural way. Maybe it's because, certain groups don't want them there. But that lady commands and controls her own community. In fact, I'd say almost universally, with the network we're building being one of the few exceptions, almost every creator community is top down. The host and the founder is in charge. They are the dictator. It's my way or the highway. If you don't like it, at best, you're not going to be on. At worst, go fuck yourself. That sort of thing. So for her to make this argument is just complete nonsense.
Yeah, it really is, because quite frankly, I can despise her all I want as a human, just a human being, because I think she's awful. I don't care for the content she makes because it's aimed at, unfortunately, pubescent and prepubescent boys. Probably the majority of her audience. She's the biggest creator in that picture. Like, so if she's saying, if my stuff got hijacked by my team, you're full of shit. You can fire them. Like, you're administrator on everything. If you have a rogue mod who decides to be a jerk, what can you do? All you'd have to do is go in and you hit the X button and they're gone. Like, no more mod status.
Well, I can tell you this, folks, from my mentor who ran his own show, who was on plenty of panel shows, participated with many creator communities. He made it clear to me that the host and founder of each one of those shows was prominent enough and well-known enough to be like, look, if you don't want to abide by the way I do things, there's the door, go and leave. If you don't leave, I'll take my own show, I'll find new people, and we'll start again. That sort of thing, folks. The idea that this prominent creator has a backstage revolt, it's ridiculous, because left-wing channels don't structure themselves that way. Right-wing channels don't even structure themselves that way. As I said before, whoever is the host and founder, it's their way or the highway. They're like a dictator. With the network, which is one of the rare exceptions, you've got 4 shows within the network. You've got the central hub that makes the videos for the network shows. It's much more of a democratic structure and a meritocratic structure as well.